Welcome to the final part of Mega Man 7. Yes, in this video, we are going to stop Dr. Wily's scheme of, world domination. Yep, how original. Yep. So, yeah, Mega Man 7. Wily didn't have a defining goal. I mean, world domination is his ultimate endgame in any game, but, the means is pretty much a rehash of Mega Man's 1 and 2, you know, except with a whole bunch of different robots and a quote-unquote Mega Man of his own base. Well, yeah. I mean, Mega Man 1, I could give the excuse. I mean, it's the first game, and Wily stole the Robot Masters from Dr. Light. Mega Man 2, Dr. Wily built his own Robot Masters. Now, Mega Man 3, it's where things start to get a little bit plot-heavy. Wily pretends to be good, helps Dr. Light build Gamma, you know, that giant peacekeeping robot. And, well, surprise, surprise, Wily stole it for world domination. Mega Man 4, Wily blackmails Dr. Cossack by kidnapping Kalinka and forcing Dr. Cossack to use his Robot Masters to take on Mega Man. Mega Man 5 tries to frame Proto Man and almost succeeds if not for the intervention of the real Proto Man. Mega Man 6 pretends to be billionaire Mr. X, holds a tournament, and yeah, boy, that was a very lame disguise, Wily. The lamest disguise ever. I mean, unless people have the exact same hairstyle, then yeah, anybody and their little cousin can figure out that it's actually Wily, but And then future games. Mega Man 8 uses evil energy to try and take over the world. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, new power source, that's very powerful. Yeah, you can use that to try to take over the world. Mega Man 9, you frame Dr. Light, pretend that Dr. Light make the people know that Dr. Light was actually evil all this time, but yeah. Mega Man 10, Robo-Enza. Now that one, at least that's something, yeah. And that's not even counting the other games, Super Adventure Rockman, Raw Moon, using that. There's let's see, the Star Droids from Mega Man D. Let's see here, various. Let's see what else. The time travel plot of Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. Let's see. Mega Man Base, that whole King incident. Spoilers if you haven't watched that game. So yeah. So yeah. Compared to the rest of the games, this plot is kind of meh. I mean, unless you take into account Bass and Treble's betrayal, quote unquote. Alright, this section right here. We have platforms that explode after they count to 0. And after this room right here, we can go either up or down. Try and get to the upper path because, believe me, it's technically a little easier and the reward is so much better. If you take the lower path, you'll go down a watery, liquidy area with spikes, and in the end, you'll just get an E-Tank. Going this way, while there are spikes, you can use Rush Jet to bypass them, no problem. See? And this section too. Oh, and there are these blocks too. Fun. But as long as you have Rush Jet, no problem. Oh, almost no problem. That is. Ew, that was close. Yeah, you just gotta watch the pattern of those blocks, and then just go. And make sure you can get high enough. And when you get to the end of this room here, we get not only an E-Tank, but a Weapons Tank and an S-Tank. Weapons Tank fills all the weapon energy, and the S-Tank fills up both the normal energy, the health, and the weapons energy. So it's a nice little bonus. Alright, hi there, Stegosaurus robot. I think that's a Stegosaurus. Yeah, that's a Stegosaurus. And here we are, the boss of Wily Castle 3. Alright. Now, this boss is actually kind of, well, sort of different because you have to keep running. That's all you gotta do. Keep running, running, running. And folks, meet Hania Ned Squared. Yeah, that's its name. Hania Ned Squared. Based off the Japanese Oni mask, and, well, pretty much goes to show you that Wily loves Japanese culture. I mean, given that this game was made in Japan, it's kind of a nice meta reference. Anyway, this thing will shoot missiles that you can actually use as platforms, and, well, it's pretty much necessary if you're going to use the proper weakness, Slash Claw, at its eyes. Yeah. Alright, it also shoots out lasers from its forehead, charge straight to Mega Man, and use bombs out of those two areas right there. So yeah. Now the reason I'm using Noise Crush is because it's a little safer option, and I don't have to actually climb on top of those missiles, as you just saw right there. It's like, ugh. So yeah. I mean, Noise Crush does do a good bit of damage, so yeah. Anyway, the kanji, the Japanese characters written on this machine, they are roughly translated as a certain killing. So, yeah. Wily believes in overkill, and sometimes, well, overkill is the best kill. Yeah. Now, throughout this battle, I'm going to waste my S-Tank. But don't worry, folks. I'm going to get another one from Auto Shop. Yeah, I just need to collect some bolts, and yeah. In fact, what you need to do after this battle, when you go back into the select screen, make sure you have enough bolts, buy all the E-Tanks, all the weapon tanks, and the S-Tank. Why? Well, let's just say that there's a certain enemy in the next section of Wily's Castle that will... we'll wait. I'll show you when the time comes. But, yeah... Yeah, now, if bolts is the problem, you know, trying to find, balls, trying to hunt down balls, here's a little tip. Here's a little tip right here. If you go to, Shade Man's stage and pretty much kill off all those robot zombies that keep appearing left, right, they drop off bolts by the handful, so... that's a nice little place to farm if you need to farm. In fact, I do some off-screen farming and buying, so you don't have to see that. So, is this thing dead yet? Ow! Oh, come on, won't you die already, you stupid machine? There you go. Whew! That was close. Alright, we're almost done. Just one more level, and we're gonna win. It's almost over. Okay, as soon as you make sure you have all E-Tanks, all weapon tanks, and the S-Tank, let's proceed onward to the final level. And in classic Mega Man tradition, it will be a boss rush, and then straight on to Wily. But the good news is, this is it. There's no secret final Wily level or anything. Now, this is it right here. Once we defeat Wily here, well, we win. And with that, enjoy this boss rush. the music I used was from Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and of course it has been remixed into the second theme of Shade Man's level. Now, if you want to be specific which level from Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the Haunted Graveyard. Ooh! Besides, I like the remix of Shade Man's second theme, so, I mean, it's appropriate if you want to hear the original music, so, yeah. Anyway, make sure that you have Thunderbolt and Wild Coil at full strength, or full health, or something, whatever. And this is it. This is Wily Machine number 7. Some kind of giant walker skull thing. And what you have to do here is shoot a Thunderbolt at Dr. Wily. Now, Dr. Wily, if you were a smart villain, you would keep that door closed. But no. You just had to be a video game character, and you also had to be an egomaniac and had to be all, I want to see Mega Man die. Yeah. Anyway, it's easy. Just slide underneath the thing when it hops around. And the Wily machine will also spit out these little itty bitty little baby Wily machines, and they can be easily dodged. I mean, when you jump over them, there'll be a slight few second delay before they will charge towards you, and you can use that to your advantage. I mean, you could get at least 2 shots off of Wily's machine that way. So, yeah, overall, this machine, this is not the hard part right here. No. It's what's after that's the most difficult part of this game. No. So, yeah. Now, here's what I recommend. Again, bring as many E-tanks, weapon tanks, and the S-tanks you can carry. And do not use any one of them during the boss rush. I know you might be tempted to, but don't. In fact, when you go to Auto Shop, buy some extra lives. I know it's like, what? Trust me. You want some extra lives as insurance just in case some robot masters give you a hard time. I'm looking at you, Slash Man and Burst Man. Yeah, whatever you do, do not waste E-tanks or weapon tanks during the boss rush. You'll save them for when we really need them, which will be coming up in just a minute. Thankfully, those spikes are not insta-kill, so there's always that. And yeah, that's it for the Wily machine. And at this point, switch to Wild Coil because we're going to take on the next Wily Capsule. And it took me a long time to beat him. I am not kidding. It took me all of one day to get this thing. Basically, what the Wily Capsule will do is it will shoot 4 energy things at you, 4 energy pellets, I'm assuming. And depending on the color, if they touch Mega Man, they'll have a certain effect. Blue means Mega Man will freeze. Red, Mega Man will burn. And yellow, well, does nothing but, well, take a hit from Mega Man or something, or, yeah, it's just a hit. Nothing too special, so yeah. If you cannot avoid these things, if there's a yellow one, at least try and get hit by that. That's all I'm saying. Now, Wily's weakness is a supercharged Wild Coil. And every time you hit Wily with a supercharged Wild Coil, he'll shoot electricity along the floor, and that can be dodged easily. Now, here's the thing that gave me trouble, well, not only the first time I played this a long time ago, but now because I don't remember. You can actually control the direction or the buoyancy of the Wild Coil. Well, the supercharged Wild Coil, that is. Basically, while supercharging it, when you release it and hold the up directional pad, it can go higher. Meaning you can hit Wily from no matter how high he is. So, just keep that in mind. And of course, the weapon energy is because a Wild Coil, charged Wild Coil, takes up a lot of energy. It's like, yeah. And, I mean, this boss wouldn't be too difficult if not for the fact of those elemental blasts, those elemental things Wily shoots up. You know, especially this one here, the burning one. Like, ow, ow. Now, I saw people on YouTube do this with ease, and folks, they probably took tremendous amounts of practice. I mean, everybody had to practice this thing, and don't lie, you died when you fought this thing for the first time. You died. I mean, the main thing is make sure you have plenty of energy, and make sure you have a lot of luck. If you have those on your side, then you can make it. It's possible. I've done it. We're almost there. He only has 3 hit points left. I'm not worried. I'm worried. I still have an E-tank and weapon tank if I need it. But it doesn't matter. I did it. Take that, Wily. Take that. Yes. Wily assumed the usual position. And with that, we did it. We beat the game.
Okay, I give up. Sorry about all the trouble. I'll go quietly.
I don't trust you, Wily. I gonna do what I should have done years ago. Ugh, bad grammar.
You forget, Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans.
I am more than a robot. Die, Wily! Okay. Well, thankfully there's a self-destruct. And surprisingly, Wily's back doesn't break from all that debris. I mean, that still got hurt. Hi, Trouble. Hi, Base.
Too late, Mega Man. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return.
And they shall return in Mega Man 8. So, yeah, once again, Wily got away. So, yeah, that plot of Mega Man 6, all for naught, because at this point in time, Capcom wanted the games to continue, and it's kind of hard to continue when your main villain is behind bars now, huh? I mean, I'm sure there'll be other people, maybe, but whatever. And that's pretty cool right here. Mega Man all angry, walking away from a destroying castle. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. This animation here of Mega Man walking and the intercut of the Robot Masters during the roll call, like right here, this is not included in the Mega Man Anniversary Collection that was released. Apparently, the programmers had a hard time getting this, emulated, and yeah, all the end credits of this game in the Anniversary Collection is just black text. Kind of loses its impact, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. By the way, yeah, if you can't tell by now, I'm playing the Super Nintendo version of this game, not the Anniversary Collection. Well, here's why. Well, one, obviously I told you about the end credits thing, like right here. And two, the controls on the Anniversary Collection suck. By that, I mean they switched the jump and shoot button. You know how jump is A and shoot is B? No. Jump is B, shoot is A. Sorry, I can't deal with that. No. I mean, even though I do have it, and it's a fun game in itself, I mean, sorry, I need to have a game that I can... I need a game that has proper controls that my fingers can get into right away instead of just relearning. And the thing is, you cannot change the button mapping, so like that's kind of lame. All right, so Mega Man 7, huh? It's an okay game. I mean, it's the only main series game that's appeared on the Super Nintendo, unless you want to count the Super Famicom Rockman and Forte, but we're talking about Japanese kind of things. Speaking of, you know the end dialogue with Mega Man and Wily? You know, the one that has Mega Man say, "Die, Wily!" That's an American edition, or a translation edition, or something like that. Yeah. Apparently, in the Japanese text, pretty much Mega Man has had enough, about to shoot Wily. Wily reminds Mega Man that he's a robot, and according to the first law of robotics, robots cannot harm humans. And at that point, Mega Man just powers down, and he's like, he's right, I can't kill him. Yeah. And some things about the anniversary collection they did fix the grammar, and I think they fixed the grammar. I think they did. And they've censored Bass, you know, when you meet Bass in Shade Man stage, you know, how he's cursing up a storm that he got defeated easily. So, yeah. But overall, it's just a Mega Man game with fancier graphics. I mean, if nobody's played a Mega Man game before, might be a good entry, but there are better Mega Man games that are of, well, let's just say, lower graphical quality, you know, 8-bit. I'm looking at Mega Man 3, 4, 2. Yeah. Anyway, coming up, after the whole family photo album with Mega Man and his family, there'll be a thank you message from Capcom, and there'll be a series of numbers along the bottom. Those series of numbers are actually a password. And if you enter this password, well, two things can happen. If you just press start after entering the password, you'll go straight to Wily's final level and have everything. Everything equipped. All the weapons, items, E-tanks, weapon tanks, S-tanks, and you have 99 bolts. If you enter the if you enter the password and hold L and R on the controllers, well, controllers 1 and controllers 2, and then press start on controller 1, you can enter versus mode. And basically, it's just basically a nice little shoot 'em out between Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bass. You can select which character you want to be, so it's a nice little thing. See, yeah, there's the password right there. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this game. It'll be the last time you'll see any of these super adapters. Well, Mega Man wise at least. Bass will still have his. So, yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for watching this LP, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye now.